Now, if we look at the denominator, this is the irreducible quadratic factor. The power 2 indicates the quadratic, and we cannot factorise this. We can't factorise that into two linear factors. So we have to proceed from this point here. Now, this factor here is a linear factor, and we can deal with that in the normal way. So we're going to start with a over x plus 1, and here is where it's different. Because this is an irreducible quadratic factor, we then have bx plus c over x squared minus x. So bx plus c will feature in all such problems, or something similar, cx plus d. So proceed to get the common denominator. This is a line that I don't normally put in. What do I multiply x plus 1 by to get the common denominator? I must multiply by x squared minus x plus 1. So a lots of x squared minus x plus 1. The next question is, what do we multiply x squared minus x plus 1 by? We multiply by x plus 1, so we must multiply bx plus c by x plus 1. And then we compare the numerators, so it's 3 lots of a times x squared minus x plus 1 plus bx plus c times x plus 1. Now, we have to choose values of x, which will allow us to find the constants a, b and c. X equals minus 1 will make this whole term equal to 0. So we've got 3 equals a times what? Well, we've got minus 1 squared is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus another 1 is 3. So it's 3a. And a then has the value 1. The next value of x that I'm going to choose is x equals 0, because x equals 0 certainly is a simple value of x to choose, but you can see it's going to eliminate the b term. With x equals 0, we have 3 equals a plus c. Now we know that a is 1, that means that c must equal 2. The last thing to do is to choose any other simple value of x. So 3 equals, what do we have then? We've got 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1, 1a, plus 1 plus 1 is 2, so it's 2 lots of b plus c, or 2b plus 2c. Make sure you understand that. So x equals 1 going in here, that gives us a 2, 2 lots of b and 2 lots of c. So 3 equals 1. C has the value 2, so that gives us 4. That means that 2b is equal to minus 2 and b is equal to minus 1. So a has the value 1, that's 1 over x plus 1, plus bx plus c, b times x, that's minus 1x plus 2 all over x squared minus x plus 1. And what we might do with this is, just to tidy it up, I won't do anything with that term, but we will move the minus 1x into second place here. So I've got 2 minus x over x squared minus x plus 1. Here's the second example. Now this is not irreducible, this can be factorised. We'll have to spend a bit of time doing that. Remember your work from higher, where you factorise a cubic function. So what we want to do is to find the factors of 8. Factors of 8 are plus and minus 1, plus and minus 2, plus and minus 4, plus and minus 8. So we'll set up the table. We've got an x cubed, x squared, x to the 1 and x to the 0. So that's 1, 0, 0 and minus 8, 0 and 1. I'm going to try the value 2. 1 times 2 is 2, 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. What does that mean? It means that x minus 2 is a factor. So x cubed minus 8 equals x minus 2. There is a linear factor. And remember the quotient. So we're going to have 1 lot of x squared, 2 lots of x, and 4. So 1 lot of x squared, 2 lots of x, plus 4. Now, this here is the irreducible quadratic factor. So if we go back to the first line, we can write that as x squared minus 10x minus 8 over x minus 2 x squared plus 2x minus 4. So let's proceed then. A over x minus 2 bx plus c over x squared plus 2x plus 4. So if I proceed straight to the numerator, it's going to be a lots of x squared plus 2x plus 4 plus bx plus c lots of x minus 2. Let's choose the value. So x equals 2 will make this whole term disappear. So that's 4. Take away 28 is minus 24. And 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12. I'll next choose the value x equals 0, which makes the b term disappear. That also simplifies the other terms. So I have minus 8 on the left hand side, 4 lots of a, and I have minus 2c. So if I move the minus 2c across, 4 lots of a, that gives me minus 8, and the minus 8 moving across gives me a plus 8, and that tells me then that c has the value 0. The last thing we want to do is to choose any other small value of x. So the left hand side is 1 take away 18, which is minus 17. 1 plus 2 plus 4 gives me 7a. And I have minus, so this bracket here with x equals 1 gives me minus 1, so it's minus 1 times b and minus 1 times c. It's b that we're after, so I'm going to move the minus b across. That gives me minus 14 plus 17, and that means that b has the value 3. So a is minus 2, b has the value 3, and c is 0.